Good evening, guys. Yeah, this is a case of mistaken identity amplified by self-appointed internet detectives. This is a picture of a retired firefighter from Pennsylvania, and this is one of a retired Chicago firefighter, except he ended up paying the price for something this fella allegedly did.
Feeling that I was making a difference helping some people.
David Quintavalle spent decades serving the city of Chicago.
Over 32 years.
And this former firefighter was enjoying retirement until last week.
It's going very well until this.
While all of this chaos was unfolding in Washington, D.C.
Well, that was day of my wife's birthday, January 6th.
Quintavalle was running errands and getting groceries.
That morning, I was shopping for some groceries to make her a meal at home for her birthday, for her and my son.
Later that night, he learned some surprising and disturbing news.
Friends who monitored this alerted me in the evening that, Dave, you are being accused of murdering a police officer in the riot that took place in Washington.
This picture had been captured of someone at the riot who allegedly threw a fire extinguisher, injuring a police officer. In a separate but very similar incident, another officer was killed after a fire extinguisher was also allegedly thrown at him. But folks online put two and two together and came up with 5. They assumed the CFD on this man's hat meant Chicago Fire Department. Then, when they found Quintavalle's picture online, who arguably looks a bit similar, the internet went wild. Post after post popped up on various sites accusing him of, among other things, being a cop killer. And the messages came right to his door as well.
Hey, Dave, you're a murderer and a traitor, and I can't believe you killed a cop and your son's a cop. Wow. Good luck in prison.
How these people get my numbers, I don't know.
His number, though, not hard to find. Does the number mean anything to you?
Sure, that's my home number.
Do you know where I got that?
No.
Twitter.
Yeah.
The arrest of the actual person in that photo, a Robert Sanford of Pennsylvania, bringing little comfort to Quintavalle, telling us those who like to play detective online should be more aware of who may suffer when forced to stand trial on social media.
I have had no apologies. I have had no one try to approach me and make anything right. I have had a few texts of support from people who I do not know. Those were appreciated. But no, none of the people that I've seen post on a third-hand basis have reached out to me at all anyway.
Now, Quintavalle did make a point of offering his condolences to the family of the police officer who did pass away in that whole mess at the Capitol. His own son is actually a police officer as well. And things got so bad over the past week or so that they actually had to have a CPD car placed outside of the family home for safety. Now, I did mention that Quintavalle fought fires here in the city of Chicago for many years. This is actually his firehouse here behind us. And now his latest fight is to restore his good name. We're live in Englewood. Bronagh Tumulty, WGN News.
Thank you.